Mr. Darcy is a hell of a guy, so the standards are.
Who is the real Alex Eala? Is she the fearless competitor who shines under the bright lights of center court, or the 21-year-old woman whose dream man happens to be a fictional gentleman created more than 200 years ago? During a press conference organized by BPI at its Makati headquarters, one simple question about her love life turned into one of the most talked about moments of the week. With a schedule packed with training sessions, international tournaments, media appearances, and fan events, a reporter wondered whether the Filipino tennis star still had room for romance. Eala answered with the same confidence and humor that fans have come to admire. Rather than avoiding the question, she smiled and admitted that her ideal man would be someone like Mr. Darcy, poised, confident, mysterious, and yes, even a little Mayabang as long as he truly has the character to match. The room immediately filled with laughter, but her answer carried a deeper meaning. It offered a rare glimpse into the personality of a young woman who has spent much of her life chasing excellence on the tennis court after leaving the Philippines at just 13 years old to train at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain. Mr. Darcy, the unforgettable hero of Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, has remained one of literature's greatest romantic figures because beneath his proud and reserved exterior lies unwavering loyalty, kindness, and genuine love. Those qualities clearly resonated with Eala. Before revealing her literary crush, she also spoke candidly about maintaining a healthy balance between tennis and life away from the sport. She emphasized that she makes a conscious effort to nurture friendships despite constantly traveling around the world, explaining that careers can easily consume every aspect of life if people are not careful. She shared how she enjoys spending time with fellow players whenever schedules allow, exploring local food in different countries, reading books, and continuing her journey of self-discovery. Eala also expressed gratitude for the people who matter most to her, saying she loves her family, her career, her friends, and herself, adding that there is already so much love in her life. As for romance, she made it clear that she is not rushing anything. In an earlier interview with Vicky Morales, she explained that she has many priorities outside of dating and believes love will arrive naturally when the timing is right. Her Mr. Darcy comment was far more than a funny soundbite. It reflected the confidence, maturity, and authenticity that have endeared her to fans around the world. Social media quickly erupted with reactions, and what began as a lighthearted answer soon became one of the biggest conversations surrounding the rising tennis star. Yet this was not the first time her personal life had sparked public curiosity. Months earlier, rumors had linked her to Hong Kong tennis player Coleman Wong after photos of the two together circulated online. Having trained side by side for years at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Mallorca, Spain, their close friendship fueled endless speculation among fans eager to know whether there was something more behind their bond. After leaving the Philippines at just 13 years old to train in Spain, Alex Eala built friendships that would shape both her career and her life. None more talked about than her bond with Hong Kong tennis star Coleman Wong. The two were later spotted together in Paris for a birthday celebration, a photo that quickly ignited speculation across social media. Their friendship drew even more attention after both players made history at the 2025 U.S. Open, becoming the first representatives from the Philippines and Hong Kong to earn maiden Grand Slam main draw singles victories. Wong became the first Hong Kong men's player to win a Grand Slam singles match in the Open era, while Eala became the first Filipina to accomplish the same milestone. They were there to witness each other's historic moments, celebrating side by side after years of training together at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Mallorca. "We celebrate together," Wong said after his victory. "For me and Alex, we're doing something nobody has done before, so we're really happy for each other." The U.S. Open's official social media account even celebrated their achievements together with a playful post that delighted fans, but many interpreted it as more than simple encouragement. Comments quickly flooded in, with some saying the pair looked adorable together, while others jokingly claimed the Nadal Academy was producing love stories as well as tennis champions. As the rumors continued to grow, Eala eventually addressed them during the Miami Open in March 2025, shortly after her remarkable run to the semifinals, where she defeated three Grand Slam champions along the way. Asked directly whether Wang was her boyfriend, she answered with honesty and kindness. "No, he is not my boyfriend," she said. "I'm super happy for him, and seeing someone I've known for so long achieve success is inspiring, not just for me, but for so many people." Her response was calm, respectful, and gracious, turning the conversation away from speculation and toward Wang's accomplishments instead. Their friendship, after all, had been built on years of shared experiences rather than romance. Wang has openly spoken about how Eala helped him adjust after arriving in Spain. As a 16-year-old, having never lived in Europe before, he found the transition difficult, but Eala, who had already spent years at the academy, made the unfamiliar environment feel more welcoming. He admitted it took nearly a year to adapt, and credited her support for helping him settle into life far from home. Together, they navigated the challenges of leaving their families, embracing a new culture, and pursuing dreams that few athletes from their respective countries had ever imagined possible. They understood the pressure of representing nations with little history in elite tennis, and that shared journey created a friendship rooted in trust, encouragement, and mutual respect. Eala's clarification was never simply about denying a romance. It was about honoring a friendship that had played a meaningful role in both of their careers and recognizing that the relationships formed at the academy extended well beyond the tennis court. "I'm super happy for him," she said, and her words reflected genuine admiration for a longtime friend. Even so, public curiosity never completely faded. Fans continued to speculate, social media continued to debate, and Eala continued to handle every question with the same maturity, confidence, and composure that had become her trademark. While the tennis world remained fascinated by her light-hearted Mr. Darcy confession, the young Filipina star made it clear that, for now, she values friendship, personal growth, and patiently waiting for the right person at the right time. For Alex Eala, the answer was never just about having a favorite literary character. It was about choosing to let life unfold on her own terms. "I'm not seeking anything at the moment, but if it happens, it happens," she shared during an interview on the Capamilia channel following her memorable Wimbledon campaign. Those simple words reflected the mindset of a young woman who has learned to stay focused on the present while remaining open to whatever the future may bring. She had already shown the world that she could thrive under the immense pressure of center court, defeat a defending champion with remarkable composure, and climb to a career-high world number 28 after her historic Wimbledon run. Yet her now famous Mr. Darcy confession revealed another side of her personality, the playful, thoughtful, and witty young woman who could light up an entire room with a single answer. During BPI's press conference in Makati, Eala first explained how she works hard to maintain a healthy balance between her demanding tennis career and her personal life. She spoke about making time for family, cherishing friendships, enjoying books, exploring different cultures through food while traveling, and continuing the journey of discovering who she is away from the tennis court. "I love my family so much. I love my job. I love my friends. I love myself. So there's so much love," she said, reminding everyone that fulfillment comes in many forms. Then came the answer that instantly went viral. Asked what kind of man she admired, Eala smiled and replied, "He's got to be like Mr. Darcy, poised, confident, and mysterious." Honestly, a little bit Maya Bang, but it's okay. He can back it up. The room erupted in laughter, but the moment resonated far beyond the joke. It reflected the confidence of a young woman who knows exactly what qualities she values and who feels no need to apologize for them. Jane Austen's legendary Mr. Darcy has remained one of literature's most admired romantic figures because beneath his reserved and proud exterior lies loyalty, integrity, and genuine character. By choosing him as her ideal, Eala hinted that she values substance over appearances and quiet confidence over empty charm. She later admitted that she is still getting to know herself and discovering what she truly wants in life, a reminder that personal growth remains one of her biggest priorities. The tennis world had already witnessed her composure during high-pressure matches, but this lighter, more literary side of her personality offered fans a refreshing glimpse beyond the athlete. As clips of the interview spread rapidly across social media, many began wondering whether a real-life Mr. Darcy might one day enter her story, but Eala made it clear she was perfectly content to let life happen naturally. She has repeatedly emphasized that romance is not her focus right now. "I have so much to think about outside of boys," she previously told Vicky Morales in a one-on-one interview, adding that love will arrive when the timing is right. Returning to the topic during the BPI event, she explained that maintaining a life outside tennis requires conscious effort because constant travel can easily make work consume everything. She enjoys spending time with fellow players whenever possible, trying local cuisine in different countries, reading, and embracing experiences that help her grow as a person. When the conversation eventually returned to relationships, she answered with the same calm confidence that has become her trademark. Instead of avoiding the question, she gave an honest, playful response that revealed her personality far better than any carefully rehearsed statement ever could. In that moment, fans saw more than a rising tennis superstar. They saw a grounded 21-year-old woman who remains focused on her dreams, values meaningful relationships, and believes the right person will come along when the time is truly right. Mr. Darcy, the proud and unforgettable hero of Pride and Prejudice, has remained the benchmark for romantic leads for more than 2 centuries. He is poised, confident, mysterious, and as Eala jokingly described him, a little bit Maya Bang, but someone who has the character to back it up. While her answer immediately sparked laughter, it also revealed something meaningful about the 21-year-old Filipina tennis star. Rather than chasing romance, Eala is focused on building a fulfilling life on her own terms. "I love my family so much. I love my job. I love my friends. I love myself. So there's so much love," she said, making it clear that happiness does not depend on being in a relationship. When the conversation shifted toward dating, she explained that she is content to let love arrive naturally when the time is right. As one reporter cleverly pointed out, in tennis, love means a score of 0, but in Eala's personal life, it simply means she is choosing patience over pressure. She summed up her outlook with refreshing honesty. "I'm still in the process of getting to know myself and learning what I want." Those words perfectly captured the maturity of a young athlete who refuses to let public expectations shape her personal journey. Her widely discussed Mr. Darcy confession was never simply about a fictional character. It reflected her belief in finding love on her own terms. Speaking during an interview on the Capamilia channel following her impressive Wimbledon campaign, Eala admitted, "I'm not seeking anything at the moment, but if it happens, it happens." The statement reflected a young woman completely comfortable with where she is in life. Earlier, during BPI's press conference at its Makati headquarters, she had been asked whether her demanding schedule still left room for romance. Rather than avoiding the question, she answered with her trademark mix of humor and sincerity. "He's got to be like Mr. Darcy, poised, confident, and mysterious. Honestly, a little bit Maya Bang, but it's okay. He can back it up." The audience burst into laughter, but behind the joke was a glimpse into the personality of someone who has spent nearly half her life dedicated to tennis after leaving the Philippines at just 13 years old to train at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain. Before revealing her literary inspiration, Eala also spoke candidly about maintaining balance despite her hectic lifestyle. She emphasized that she intentionally makes time for family, friendships, reading, traveling, and discovering more about herself because a career can easily consume every part of life if left unchecked. She explained that she enjoys spending time with fellow players whenever possible, trying local food in different countries, and embracing experiences beyond the tennis court. Once again, She reminded everyone, I love my family. I love my job. I love my friends. I love myself. So there's so much love. Those words reflected